Hello, hi angels. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alice Sylvia. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're coming back again, I'm glad you came. Today I decided to share with you tips on how to smell fresh for a longer period within the course of the day, or rather how to smell good. Yeah, because you know that we smell good in this channel. So basically, we all like smelling good, and we should know that we will not only smell good by buying an expensive perfume, or rather considering the choice of the perfume that we are wearing. There are other tricks which also contribute into you smelling good, apart from the choice of the perfume itself, which includes where to wear your perfume, how to wear your perfume. We all know that scents are not the same. If we don't know, now we know. Scents are not the same. They're defined by different notes. And if you are more keen on longevity, how long your perfume lasts, then that means it will be derived towards more of woody and spicy notes in a perfume. For example, sandalwood notes tend to really linger for a long time. So if you're looking for longevity, then you will be more keen on choosing scents with more of spicy notes and woody notes, which last for a very long time. We know citrusy notes, they don't last for that long. They dissipate quickly. So that is the first tip that you should consider when you're choosing your scent, or rather your fragrance, and that will be based on what you want as an individual. If you're looking for longevity, then you'll go for scents which last longer depending on the notes. So that is what you should be more keen on when you're choosing your scent, or rather when you're choosing what to wear or what to buy. Once we have our perfume, the next thing we need to know where to wear it, or rather how to wear the perfume. The first and the most obvious place we wear our perfume is the wrist here. The warmer body parts where you can also wear your perfume is at the back of the ear, around your stomach area, because the stomach is concealed and it's really warm. And also around your chest, the chest is also very warm, and most of the time it tends to be concealed also. And again, at the back of your knee, you know, when you bend your leg, like when you bend your knee, that bending, yeah, that is a very good place also to wear your perfume. And when you're walking, people behind you, they will always get the scent. Those are very ideal areas to wear your perfume, because the heat in those body areas tends to develop the top, middle, and the base notes for your perfume, hence making it perform better and defining the notes like thoroughly. When you wear your perfume on your wrist, please remember not to rub your perfume. I have seen so many social media influencers, especially in our Kenyan space, rubbing their wrist after wearing perfume. Please resist the urge. Don't rub your perfume. Don't rub your perfume once you wear it like this. Don't do that, because when you do that, clearly you're creating heat, which is actually breaking down the top notes, and then you'll be left with the middle and the base notes, which are not able to perform as best alone without the top note. Every time you do that, you break the top notes of your perfume, and it is meaningful, because if the perfume is supposed to wear for 6-8 hours, it's not going to last for that long. You will have it for 3 hours, and that's it, because you've broken down the top notes. So please resist rubbing your perfume. Even if you wear your perfume around your neck or behind your ear and you want to rub it, please resist that. Don't rub your perfume, because then you will not let it perform fully the way it's supposed to perform. I know most of us, we are guilty of that, but up from today, at least we know we should not. Stop it. It's not good. Just stop it. Let your perfume perform fully, and then you will get value for the money you paid for it, and also the benefit of the notes. There is also the factor of when to apply perfume. The best time to apply, or rather the best time to wear your fragrance, is after shower immediately, because at that point your body, as the moist, you just from the bathroom, and the body is a bit damp. So when you wear your perfume at that point, there is a likelihood of the perfume lasting for longer, because it's going to be absorbed into the moisture in your skin, in your body. It's not going to be landing on a bare, dry skin. So that thing of you've showered, then you run to the kitchen, go prepare breakfast, then go get dressed, and that's when you're wearing your perfume. Stop it. Wear your perfume immediately after you've showered, so that you can lock all the perfume notes in that moisture, in that dampness of the body. Then that way it's going to last for longer. Also, when you wear your perfume after showering, then you will give it time to settle on your skin and dry. You know, when you wear your perfume, like right away, it's wet. So if I want to wear my perfume when I am dressed, it is not really the best, because this wetness, depending on how your perfume, or rather depending on the components which are used to make your perfume, they might stain your clothes depending on the material and the color of your clothes. If you're wearing satin, silk, white ones, they might get stained. If you're wearing anything white, it might get stained by your perfume. So when you wear your perfume after showering, it helps not to stain your clothes. I used to get that a lot before I noticed what was the problem. When you shower and you wear your deodorant and it's wet, you've not given it time to dry, to settle in the body, then you dress up quickly. You notice when you're wearing your blouse, it gets to this point, and by the time you pull it down, it has stripes of your deodorant. It's the same thing. So to avoid that, wear your perfume, let it set on the skin, then get dressed. Again, don't wear your perfume on your clothes. Like, okay, I know sometimes we really get tempted to just want to wear it on our dress to smell good and all that, but it's not really advisable, because once you wear your perfume on your skin, it's just going to be transferred to your dress automatically. So avoid wearing your perfume on your dress, because again, if you're wearing a white satin, white silk, it might get stained by the perfume. On that note, remember to wear your perfume on a moisturized skin. You've showered, first apply your body oils or your body lotions, then after that is when you wear your perfume. Don't apply your perfume on dry skin. First apply your lotion, whatever you want to apply on your body, then wear the perfume. That way, I don't know what's happening with our security alarm today. Anyway, that aside, so that way the moisture of the lotion or the body oils that you've worn will lock in the scent, and it is going to last longer that way. When you wear your perfume on a dry skin, then it tends to faint quickly. It will not last for a very, very long time. So remember to moisturize your skin, then wear your perfume after you've moisturized, because that moisture locks in the scent for a longer period. Okay, so remember to wear your perfume on moisturized skin, because that way the scent will have somewhere to sit on, or rather to adhere. Like when you place the fragrance on top of the lotion, it's going to last longer because it's sitting on something else. It's not just on bare skin. I think that makes sense. I hope you understand what I mean. So wear your scent after you've moisturized, so that at least your scent has a where to adhere. I hope that makes sense. Now that I've talked about moisturizer, or rather moisturized skin, and applying the perfume on yourself after you've showered, I think I've not touched the issue of layering your fragrance. And I think I did another video on how to smell like a snack, And that video I explained how you should layer your perfumes. I will link it somewhere here so that at least you can watch it, or rather link it on the description box so that after this video you can watch that one. I said that when you are wearing your perfume, to make it last longer, make sure you layer your scents from the shower gel you use or the soap. Okay, soap, not really. Let's just say shower gel, because sometimes shower gels tend to have very, very good scent, and you can choose the scent of your shower gel depending on what you like, your preference, you know, yeah. So you can layer your fragrance, and that is starting by the shower gel you use, then after that the body moisturizer you use, the lotion, the body mist, the body oils, and then the perfume. And that will also make your perfume last longer, because remember, you've layered different types of scents in different layers on your skin, so that makes your scents last for a long period. But when you're layering this scent, also make sure they're scents which belong to the same family, can I say that, like perfumes which belong to the same category. Don't layer things which are so off. You're layering fresh smells with very woody scents. So just make sure when you're layering your fragrances, you're layering scents of the same family. So layering of fragrances is also another tip to help your fragrance, or rather your scent, smell for a longer period within the course of the day or within the course of the night. So remember to layer your fragrance. Remember to layer your fragrances. Another factor which is going to affect how long your perfume lasts is how you store your perfume. So storage of your perfumes is very, very important, because exposure to direct sunlight or humidity leads to breaking down of the scent molecules in your perfume, and that will affect the performance of your perfume. Don't stash your perfume bottles in the bathroom, because whenever you're showering, there is a lot of humid coming from the hot water you're using to shower, and that will definitely affect the performance, or rather the scent molecules in your perfume, breaking them down, and affecting the performance of your perfume. Also, when you're storing your perfume, make sure not to put them direct to the sunlight. I know sometimes with our small spaces in Nairobi, you might be very squeezed in your bedroom and you don't have much space. You decide to place your perfumes at the window. You decide to place your perfumes at the window, or maybe you have a vanity dressing table, you just put it next to the window. Please avoid that, because every time your perfumes are getting direct sunlight, then that will eventually affect their performance. Make sure to store your perfumes in a cool, dry place, and if you're placing them on top of your vanity, make sure your vanity is not exposed to direct sunlight. Personally, I tend to have a bottle or two bottles which I just keep aside to use whenever I'm traveling to humid areas, because I don't want all my perfumes to be exposed to that weather and that kind of exposure to humid, a lot of humid, a lot of heat, all that. So I tend to have only two bottles which I carry whenever I'm going to the maybe coasts, to the beaches, to Mombasa, or whenever I'm traveling to another place where there is a lot of humid. The reason I have restricted myself to these two is because I don't want to expose all my other perfumes to that weather, and not every time I will be assured of sitting in a place where there is air conditioner when I'm with those perfumes and all that. Yes, when I'm in the room, maybe they will be safe because there is AC, but what if I'm walking around town and I just carry that bottle in my handbag? What happens? It gets affected by that different weather. So, but I'm not saying you should not wear perfumes or not have collection of perfumes. if you live in those areas. What I'm saying is how you handle the perfume really matters, because if you will carry your handbag with a perfume every day, and it's not every minute you will be exposed to AC, then that means the perfume in one way or the other is going to be exposed to the ash weather, which is not good for the perfume. So find a way of working around that. And if you're living in those coastal areas, just make sure your perfumes are in a cool and dry area always, or rather in rooms with AC, and they're well taken care of, because that weather can really affect the performance of your perfume. You can also consider smelling good for a long period by reapplying your perfume. There is actually nothing wrong with that. Whenever you're shopping for your perfume, you can also look for a small travel size, which you can always put in your handbag, and within the course of the day you can always reapply. You can go to the bathroom and just retouch your perfume if you like it that way. There are some people who don't like it that way at all. Personally, I hardly retouch my perfume during the day, but then I also understand it's because I am usually very contented with the way I've worn my perfume by the time I'm leaving the house, and I hardly stay out for more than 12 hours. So it's unlikely that I'll be out for that long. So the maximum may be 8 hours, and I will still be fresh, smart, and all that. But it's good to have a travel size, because sometimes maybe you're in the office, and maybe after office you're going out for dinner straight, so you will need to retouch your perfume, you need to reapply your perfume. So you can also get a travel size perfume, put in your handbag, and whenever you want to retouch your perfume, or rather you feel you're not contented with how it is, you can always reapply. I hope this video was helpful. I hope the tips have helped you, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched up to this far and you've not subscribed, please tell me why. Tell me why not subscribe. Just subscribe, click on the subscription button, and click on the notification bell as well, so that every time I upload a new video, you are notified, you're not missing out. And thank you so much for watching. I love you. Mwah. Bye. Thank you for watching, angels.